왔다.
Until we come to a complete stop. When
Get in there, Sam. Get in there. Ahí está.
Impacto. Qué lindo, ¿eh? 되게 굿감지네 이거.
이거 다른 지나부터
물 봐. 물. 너무 저거 봐. 그치?
내가 거기 들어가가지고 물 다 먹어야지 엄마.
저 안에 들어가는 거야, 배 타고.
저기 안에 들어가 다 내모 갔어 너는?
안 돼, 나 멈춰.
왜?
요한이 못 타.
근데 쟤안 타고 나면 타잖아.
저거 탔었나요, 그거?
안 탔어.
타서 당신의 애들 몇 타나요?
엄마 그때 팔을 이렇게 말아. 이거 봐. 엄마 그거 봐.
앉아 똑바로 모자 날라가.
엄마 그거 탈래 이거도 여기.
됐어. 저거 봐, 마차.
이렇게 접기해 너. 나 그거 탈래 aqui el tren va por allá y todo.
If you'd like to ask, can you please keep your hands and arms inside the boat? Together we will visit a miniature world of fairy tales recreated by some of Walt Disney's most famous motion picture classics. To get there, though, we have to pass through Monstro. Monstro is the very big whale that swallowed up for Pinocchio. This time Pinocchio built a fire inside Monstro that caused him to sneeze so hard, Monstro blew his tail right off. This is lucky for us though, because this is how we enter Storybookland. To our left, if you look closely, you'll be able to see the cave where the big bad wolf lives. And to our right are the houses of the three little pigs. One house is made of straw, one of sticks, and one is made of wolf-proof bricks. If you listen closely, you can hear the little pig singing inside. Just beyond this bridge to the left is the Old English Village where Alice in Wonderland lives. The tiny cottage in the corner is where Alice lives with her family. And just beneath the oak tree is the home of White Rabbit Esquire. The little burrow at the end of the cobblestone path is the home of Mr. Rabbit, and is the very peaceful Alice goes through on her way to Wonderland.
Mapa del castillo.
The center of our canal is London Park, and this is where Peter Pan and Tinkerbell taught John, Wendy, and Michael how to fly to Never Never Land. Straight ahead of us is Toad Hall, the story The Wind in the Willows. And down by the water's edge is the House of Ratty. Ratty is the caretaker for Mr. Toad, and Mr. Toad has instructed Ratty to clean each and every one of those 9 chimneys off of Toad Hall. Little does poor Ratty know, there's only one fireplace. To our left is the Casey Jr. Circus Special from the movie Dumbo. And aboard the Casey Jr. you can take a wild and crazy trip along the outskirts of Storybookland. Just above us are the Skyway cabins. From here you are offered a one-way trip overlooking Fantasyland and Tomorrowland. Just around this bend to our right is the cottage where Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs live. And just beyond the trees in the corner is the diamond mine where the 7 Dwarfs work all day. To our left, atop of the hill, is the castle where Cinderella met Prince Charming at the Royal Ball. And halfway down the hill, you can see the pumpkin, which was once Cinderella's glass carriage. The little French village just below that is where Prince Charming had come searching for the girl who had lost her glass slipper. To our right, down by the water's edge, is the house of Mr. Mole, who is a very close friend of Mr. Toad. And I see Mr. Mole is at home right now because his fishing boat is docked out front. To our left is a giant patchwork quilt of desert flowers inspired by the movie Lullaby Land. In this patchwork quilt, there is a variety of 50 different desert flowers. Village once again, and in the center of her village is the church where Alice goes to Sunday school and also sings in her church choir. built 4 stories old mill. The center windmill is where all the animals learn to take refuge from the great storm. Right ahead of us is Geppetto's village. Geppetto is the man who wanted a son so badly he carved one right out of wood. And there by the water's edge is Geppetto's toy shop, where Pinocchio was bred in life. As we approach the dock, I'd like to remind you to please keep your hands and arms inside the boat. We hope you've enjoyed your ride to Storybookland
수미지 안 나와 있고.
We're now leaving the last outpost. Oh, my name's Andrew. I'll be your skipper, guide, social director, and swimming instructor, for as far as we get today. We now leave the last outpost of civilization and enter the jungle by way of the air of Asia. It's been known to rain in these parts some 365 days a year. Here on the left we have some of the most colorful and spectacular birds of the jungle, the toucan. The more serious bird watchers, here on the right we have a very rare species of hornbill. Looks like he's got out on a limb this time though. Here we have old Smiley, one of the laziest crocodiles on our river. Smiley just sits there all day waiting for a hand out, or an arm out, or foot out. Anything he can get in. Oh, there we have the alligators. A lot of people ask me what's the difference between the crocodile and the alligator. Well, the alligator's made of wood, the crocodile's made of fiberglass. Oh, that's no tomcat up there, folks. That's a 500-pound Bengal tiger. He can easily jump at least 20 feet. We're only about 15 feet away though, so he should overshoot us. We're now entering the sacred bathing pool of the elephants. Oh, look at all the elephants out today. If you folks want to take pictures of these elephants, they're right ahead. You folks recognize him? That's right, it's Cherry Elefante. We now move on past the elephant pool into the much... Looks like somebody didn't want to be disturbed here. I guess he didn't have time to reload. Looks like a safari up ahead. Our safari appears to have some uninvited help. And these guys may look pretty civilized, but really, they're a bunch of animals. They're a bunch of animals. Yeah. I came through here earlier this morning. They were having some trouble getting that Jeep to turn over. Looks like they got it okay now, though. You folks hear me at all? Anyone? No? Yes? Oh, that's no house cat up there, folks. Looks like some of the safari's food made it downstream here. It won't be going to waste, though. We're now approaching beautiful Slicer Falls, named after that famous African explorer, Dr. Albert Falls. Up on the left bank there, we have an African bull elephant. He can be noted from the Indian elephant we saw earlier by his large sloping forehead and enormous ears. This marks him as the second most feared animal in our jungle. Oh, and here we have the most feared animal in our jungle. That's his mother-in-law. The baboon family appears to be watching something out on the Great African Belt today. Oh, look at all the animals out today. In that cave we have the lion. In the hills the gazelle. In the stripes the zebra. Those long-necked animals are giraffe. And those dark, hairy animals with the horns there. I don't recognize them. They must be new. Looks like our lost safari's involved in some kind of a native uprising here. I bet that rhinoceros gets his point across okay, though. I'm sure the guy in the bottom will get it in the end. We're now entering a very dangerous pool of hippopotami. And these hippos have been known to overturn our boats when upset. In fact, just last week they overturned 6 of our boats. Only 5 of them were mine, though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, folks, watch out! Everybody lean in! Get in, get in! It looks like a charging hippo over here on the left. Take cover, folks! I bet he'll have a headache tomorrow. We're now approaching headhunter country. Ooh, what a terrible place to be headed. In this canoe we have some of the native arts and crafts. Art's the one on top. Hopefully we can sneak right by the natives while they're celebrating the kill of that lion. Keep your eyes on these bushes over here on the right, though, because sometimes they... Oh no! They're on the left this time, folks. Watch out! Everybody get down. Take cover. You get hit with a poisonous spear, just pull it out. Throw it back at them. I'd hate to see you get stuck with it. We're now approaching a beautiful sight many of you probably don't get the chance to see every day. I do. Here it is, folks. The backside of water. It's a real seasonal thing, though. You can only see it in the fall. We're now entering the treacherous rapids of Kilimanjaro. Note the skill and ability of your skipper as he navigates his way through these waters. Now would be a good time for pictures, folks. Look at a huge python starting to get the squeeze on that baby water buffalo there. He's really a very affectionate snake, though. I don't want to get you folks too close. He might get a crush on you. Here we have Trader Sam. Sam's recently been promoted to head salesman of the jungle. Business has been shrinking lately, though. Business has been shrinking lately, though. We now move on to the most dangerous part of our journey. That's right, folks, the return to civilization.
visit the hotel and return to Disneyland later today, just have your hand stamped as you leave the station platform.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, please have your hand stamped as you leave the station platform and keep your ticket, the one that got you into the park today, for re-entry. You need both.
Disneyland closing. This is the Disneyland Hotel station. If you are disembarking, please exit the station toward the rear of the monorail. For those of you remaining on board, to those of you who've just joined us, welcome aboard. For your safety, we ask that you keep your hands and arms inside the cabin during our journey. Remain seated and no smoking, please. Thank you. You're traveling aboard the first daily operating monorail system in America, en route to our monorail station in Tomorrowland. We are often asked how fast our monorails travel. Actually, the system was designed for top speeds of up to 70 miles per hour. Here at Disneyland, though, the Disneyland Skyway Patrol sees to it that we cruise along at a comfortable 35 miles per hour. Across the way is the Disneyland Railroad Station, and beyond it, Main Street, USA, where horse-drawn streetcars still ply the streets of turn-of-the-century America.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard the Disneyland monorail system. My name is Kelly, and I'm the captain here aboard the Blue Monorail, and I would just like to remind everybody that Disneyland closes this evening at 1 a.m., and the last train will depart the Tomorrowland station at promptly 1 o'clock. Please be on that monorail if you plan on returning to the Disneyland Hotel this evening. Also a reminder that we have 2 parades running tonight. The Main Street Electrical Parade runs at 8:45 and 11 p.m. tonight. Don't miss the fireworks right above the It's a Small World attraction at 9:30. Thank you very much, and have a great night at Walt Disney's Magic Kingdom.
As we re-enter Disneyland, please keep your hands and arms inside the cabin. Thank you. We're now turning toward Tomorrowland, where you'll find a world on the move. Below us is the autopilot. Here it's okay to drive without a license, and there's never any rush hour traffic. Below us is Submarine Lagoon, where you can take a fantasy voyage, traveling underneath the North Pole to explore the mysterious world of liquid space. And towering above is majestic Matterhorn Mountain. There you can enjoy a thrilling bobsled run along icy slopes and through crystal caverns.
Wait right there, please.
Welcome aboard, everyone. Please remain seated at all times. You're on your way.
For your safety, please remain seated during your cruise, keeping your hands and arms inside the boat. And please, no smoking or flash photography.
Oye, antes de hablar.
Bienvenidos al mundo pequeño. Quédense sentados durante el viaje y por favor no fumen. Gracias. Bienvenue à la maison de petite. Gardez-vous favor, mantengan las manos y los brazos adentro del látigo.